So I found this job posting here, which basically requires to download this page and parse data, including job title, company, etc. So first things first, let's initialize the Deno workspace here, and then create a new file, which called new index.ts. Next thing, we need to actually download this page, and Deno has built-in fetch function, which is in standards. So here I'm just saying for the fetch function to download this page and waiting for the result of download. Then I'm getting the text from that response. Let's see if it works. Let's start Deno, run, and we need to allow the script to connect to the internet, which can be done with this argument, allow net, and run our script. So it looks like it is downloading the page. Next thing is to actually parse some of the data. What I would recommend is Deno DOM. So let's just copy the example straight from the example of the documentation. So looks here they are constructing the string, and we actually have the reply already. And next thing, we need to find out how to get the data. If we go to the development tools into the network tab, we will see that when we click on the job, here we have a actually request made to a server. So let's see what it has. Actually, let's take the example with the logo. Logo. Yeah, looks like it has the logo and other stuff like title and the company name. So looks like what we need to do is get this job key, which is in the title of the job here. And looks like we have these links that have a class name of job title. So what we need is to actually get all the links from that initial page, which can be done in this manner. Get elements by class name and job title. All right, so let's get all the nodes here. So these are the nodes. Let's actually post them. I mean, let's print them and see if it works. Looks like it is. Next thing, we need to actually get the job key, which could be found in href. So let's iterate over these nodes with map, job node, and get the attribute called href. Then what looks like we need to do is get this jk search param. But first thing, we need to get this, so we can parse this string after the question mark by using URL search param like this. But first we need to get everything after the question mark. So job links, job. Just split it by the question mark and get the second half of the link. After that, we can map over the job params, and use this new URL search params class to parse the params and get the job key. So now we have a job key. We should have job key S. It should be in array. Let's actually test it. Looks like we do get some job keys. So another thing about this page is that we don't actually get the job description in this JSON. And after some research, I found out that page, the original page, does actually make a additional call to the server and gets descriptions for all the jobs on the page. So we don't have to worry about the job description for now. Just let's just iterate over the job keys and download the pages with the additional data like logo. So it could be another response. Let's fetch it, adding to the job key that we want. Job key. This function is async, so we should have the async keyword here and get the reply. This time it's actually a JSON. So other thing about parsing is to be nice to the website and parse with the kind of a delay. So what we could do here is have a function that randomly sleeps. Random sleep, let's call it random sleep. What I would do is just create a new promise that resolves in the set timeout. And here we need to have a min parameter and the delay itself would be min plus some just random number, random amount of milliseconds. So we need to multiply this by 1000, and I guess we need to round it. So this way we'll get a nice delay. Let's actually print what we are delaying. So look, I'm sleeping for delay milliseconds. So let's put it here, random sleep, and we need the minimum to be the first job we will sleep for 0 seconds plus some random milliseconds. For the second job 1 second, for the 10th job for 10 seconds. That way we will have all the jobs running with a 1 second delay. We need to multiply this by 1000. Yeah, this looks better. So next we need to get the bits and pieces of the data we need. Let's see what we need. So we need the job title. It's called actually job title. So just deconstruct the object into variables that we need. What else we have here? So we saw the source to be the name. Okay, it's a bit deeper, so we can do this to get the job source. So let's rename this to just title, and the job source to company. We need location, which was what? Brussels. Okay, it's just called job location. job location, which will be just location. What else we need? Job description we'll get later, date posted. It's a timestamp somewhere. Here it is. What else? Application URL. We will get this URL. We will not rename it. So, and then we need company logo. Okay, where was the logo? Here in this another deeply nested object. It's called CML. Okay. Company logo. So let's return what we need, what we have picked. Let's add the job key as well. So let's check it. Let's save it into a variable jobs, I guess. Okay, we didn't actually. So we need. So this is fetching jobs actually. Fetching jobs. So I'm creating here promises. This is create the list, a list of promises. So we actually need to wait for them to be finished. We can wait with promise all. We need to wait the promise all as well. Alright, so we need to wait for 15 seconds to see the results. Yeah, they're good. Then we need to download the job descriptions. Let's see the URL again. So looks like it consists of just job keys separated by a comma. Alright, just job description, just description URL. And we need to get job keys join by comma and encode it. Encode that string. Then we need to fetch it again. Description response. Let's fetch it like we did before. Description reply. Then we need to parse it as JSON, and we need to go. Okay, so this is a object with the job key being the key of the object. So we need to iterate over the jobs and enrich the jobs with the description, which would get from the description reply by the job key. Right, what does it say? Can be null. Okay. Cannot be used. Okay, as key. It's fine. Okay, let's save it in jobs with descriptions and see. And see if it works. All right. Looks like we used the wrong variable name here. All right. So we have the description and everything else here. So this is not the full job requirement here. They wanted to also download this page and this page that are in different languages. This is easy, just wrap all the code into a function and call it with different arguments. Then they needed to scrap the jobs, I guess, weekly, which can be run in the some sort of cron task, or if it's netlify some background job. The thing that required was that so this page has different links, and we would just need to go over them, different pages, sorry. But looks like what is changing is the start, and we should just parse them until we get the previous results. Not too hard to just change this code to be fully working solution. Another thing is that when you're parsing a website, make sure that you're making delays between the requests. So just to be nice to the website. And another thing, I would recommend to add headers and identify yourself as a scrapping bot. Just put it here and say that your bot that is parsing. That's it.